Welcome one and all, K5 here, and today we're going to look at some Russian beauties that came to town in Poundland. Let's have a look. Well, old subscribers, you're going to recognize these two trucks in front of you here. New subscribers, yeah, well, these trucks I bought in Poundland about 2 years ago, and as you guess by the name, Poundland, these things cost £1 each. Not the usual kind of thing I buy. These are 1/43 scale, as you can see, made in China. You can translate there if you want into Russian. But these are made by Diagnostini, and Diagnostini is famous for providing vehicle replicas, in this case vehicle replicas of Russian vehicles, on the front of their magazines. And every now and again the magazines go out of circulation, and basically they end up having to sell off these vehicles. This one's had a little bit of a rough time at the back there. But as you can see, the Diagnostini vehicles are made to a very high spec indeed. I mean, look at that lovely suspension detail there. All this is plastic underneath here. Plastic wheels with actually rubber tyres. So have a look at both these lovely little vans. Absolutely gorgeous details. I mean, lots of plastic inserts and stuff. And these are essentially model kits put together and then stuck into a blister pack and stuck on the front of a magazine. And then you buy the magazine over here. They're around about £10 a go, the magazines, if you care to purchase all these magazines over time. And you will get yourself a little model of a vehicle on the top. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, Poundland are doing it again. Couldn't believe it. Came across these lovely cars. They're a bit shiny in their blister packs. Lots and lots of these Maserati coupes in my Poundland. We're going to see some lovely details on this one. I'll go through each of them, just a quick brief overview, and then we're going to have a look at the a very nice one that I managed to pick up, and I've actually opened it up and I'm going to take some photographs of it. So that's coming up later in the video. Now this is a lovely one. This is a BMW 1 Series. Fantastic piece. All of these done to scale. The first thing I'm noticing straight away is some quality issues on these models. Even though they're packed away in their boxes, they do have the odd little chip on them. I'm a little bit concerned about the suspension. They've been all packed away in a box. As you can see, they're only held in with this cardboard at the base. And that's easily pushed up, I guess, so there may well be some issues. Again, they're only plastic bases, but it's full die cast on the top. We got a Saline S7. That's beautiful, isn't it? Lovely interior details. Again, all 1/43 scale. Saline's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Some lovely details at the rear there. So for £1, I think we're doing very well, aren't we? Here's a nice one, a nice Viper. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the original first generation Viper. SRT10, very nice. Lovely wheel details too. Authentic to each car. Oh, here we go. What a lovely thing. Lamborghini Countach LP500. There she is. Complete with the unnecessary wing. But it does look sweet, doesn't it? Another nice detail feature on these cars is they have the blacked out rubbers on them. Plastic headlamp inserts. Fully tampoed up, nice and plain to the original, I would say factory spec. I mean, look at those wheels on there, they're spot on, aren't they? Telly dial wheels, nice deep dishes. big fat rubber meats on the back of this one. Now some of these cars, there was lots of them, and some not so many. There was lots of the Viper, there was lots of the Maserati, and not so many of these ones. I was lucky to grab these. I'm not sure if there's any others in the series. I'm sure there will be at some point. The best bet is to keep going down to your Poundland when you're looking for your Matchbox, because I think that's the only place in town now that's going to be selling Matchbox, other than Waitrose and Morrison's, it seems. Not finding anything in the other major big stores. Yeah, I really want to get this one out. This is a beauty. For those lovely lovely wire wheels on this. So there we go. There's the ones in the boxes. Check this one out. The DB4 Coupe. This one is released. Let's have a good look around the car now. And those wire wheels, yep, you can see straight through them. That is fantastic. They are, the actual hubs themselves are made out of plastic, so I wouldn't recommend buying these for your children. Lots of small parts on there. These really are models for display, I would say. Lovely front end on this. That scoop on the hood there. Fantastic stuff. Fully chromed parts, all made of plastic yet again. And of course the DB4 Coupe from 1960-61 period. And this one is one of the early ones, the original with the, I think these are called cathedral or arched window tail lamps. Okay, all the door handles are painted in. It's got lovely chrome window surrounds. Fantastic interior. And the base of the car, it's got the essential details, but nothing extra spectacular. Let's have a look and see how this compares to an Eagle Moss release. Now, Eagle Moss, very similar to D'Agostini, released cars to go on magazine tops. This was a first edition car, came out on the #1 magazine. So most people would have bought this because it was basically 99p or thereabouts, if I remember rightly. And you've got this amazing free DB7. So let's have a look inside. This is the DB7 coupe from, DB5 coupe from Goldfinger. It's got some exquisite details there. Check those photo etched hubs. And this one actually features the infamous gnarly rubber tyre destroyer on the side there. Because there's no moving features on these cars except for the wheels if you want to take it off the base, and we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to do that. And look inside there. It's James, Mr. Bond. And actually that is a very nice representation of Sean Connery, isn't it? Fabulous. So there we go. Let's have a look and see how that compares to the D'Agostini release. I'm guessing it's D'Agostini. Let's have a quick look on the base there. No information whatsoever. So who knows? Okay, so we're going to release this vehicle. We're going to use a 3-pronged screwdriver, and we're going to whiz through this operation.
There we go, very simple. Very simple-ish. Okay. I'm still in it. Okay.
Okay, let's have a look at this car. Very nice base on there. Very good details on the base of this. Made in China. Universal Hobbies on the base there, you can see. So that's that sorted out. All the wheels move. as do the wheels on this DB4. Let's take a closer up look at some of these details. So apart from this being a James Bond car, it's also a DB5, and we can see some lovely detailed work on this model right through to this. Again, it looks like a photo etched grille on the front there. Lots of lovely photo etched parts on this. The chrome is very good as well. See some nice fluted detail there on the sides, and the lines are just generally very cool. Let's check the rear there, and you can see the different tail lamps on the DB5 as opposed to the DB4. There's the filler cap there on the back. Spiky hubs. So yeah, a very nice model. Let's just put this up side by side with this 1/43 DB4. And remember, these models are 1/43 scale, so definitely a diversion away from my usual tap that I show on this channel. But I just thought that you would find these interesting. So we see a difference there with the DB4 headlamps there. They come out forward at you. Both cars sporting the Aston Martin grille there, with that fantastic scalloped hood arrangement. Fabulous vehicles. Let's have a look at the rear ends on them now. There you go, and that's what you're looking at when you're going down the road one day and you see an Aston Martin, what you think is a James Bond car. Most people do. That's what you're looking for. Those tail lamps. DB5 has the dots, and the DB4 has the stained glass window, arched window. Yeah, that kind of thing. Anyway, very similar cars though, and this is the formula that Aston Martin adopted in the early 60s. And this actual formula went right through to the DB6 as well. Beautiful cars. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you can find these in your Poundland if you get the chance. Obviously you're not going to find this one, but you may well find this one here, and I love that. Fantastic. That it's almost I suppose it's sage green, isn't it? Metallic sage green. Very accurate in colouring as well. Everything's very accurate about this actually. It's a very nice model, and again, it's not really for the kids, these models. These lots of small parts on there. If you've got a child that likes to chew, or a dog for that matter, then you don't want to be buying this car. This is K5 saying thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Ta-ta for now.